You are tuned in to What Up Baltimore online radio. Please note that the views and opinions expressed on this channel are of the host and not of Lady J Media. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, What Up Baltimore TV. And if you really don't want to miss any of the shows, hit that notification bell and you'll get a message every time we come on. Now, we got it from here, so sit back, relax, and stay tuned.
I know you do, because that's what I do. I give you that kind of love that makes you come back. I'm your pusher, baby. You're a
Hey, little black boy, let me holler at you for a minute. I was once in your place. You should respect what I say. Some of the things I'm about to tell you just may save your life in the world right now. Much is right. Little black boy, you're gonna see and experience all sorts of things, but don't let your mind be locked in the chains. This is only a test. This is not your emergency broadcast system. I know this feels real, but it's only a test. Say it with your chest. I believe I won't rest until I reach my goal. I know it's just a test, but this shit gets old. I must be at the brink of success. I know it's just a test. A silly trick to make me quit, slow down my momentum, have me stagnated, frustrated. Instead of networking, I'm channel surfing. Wasting time that's not on my side, holding the remote, but the TV is not my guide. It's only a test. Welcome to Spitfire Poetry Shutdown, everybody. I am your host, John Hansboro. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week. Today is Wednesday, July the 10th, right? Yep, Wednesday, July the 10th. I hope everyone is enjoying their summer right now. This is being brought to you by Butterfly Entertainment, Lady J Media. Go to YouTube and subscribe to the What Up Baltimore TV page if you have not done so already. Please do so you do not miss any of the content that we have on this wonderful platform. All right. I am your host, John Hansboro. I hope everyone is feeling pretty good. Got some stuff I want to share with y'all tonight. Just give me about 45 minutes of your time. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna share some poetry with y'all, and I got some information that I want to give out of some things that are going on as well right here in the community. Some of my friends that are doing things. But first, I want to tell everybody, go on Instagram, Baltimore Bandeo on Instagram is a movie that is being shot right here in Baltimore City. Please support this film. This is a wonderful project. I support this brother who is doing this project. I met him a few years ago when I was doing a play with some mutual friends, and I love his drive. He's a Taurus just like I am. I love his drive, though. He's always he's a no nonsense person when it comes to when he's doing projects, and I like that about people. So Go to Instagram, GOV300 is his handle on Instagram. You can follow him on Instagram. Go to YouTube, the Baltimore Bandeo. The first episode is on YouTube right now. You can check that out. Baltimore Bandeo. You want to check that out. The first episode is now playing on YouTube, so you don't want to miss that. All right, look out for my small acting debut in that film. It was a pleasure to be a part of that project. Shout out to my man Gio. All right, we're gonna get back into some poetry. Then I'm gonna share some information. We're gonna do some more poetry. It's a sad day in my community. Sometimes I stop and look around and wonder what happened. All the things we say to ourselves, the youngins call it capping. It's definitely a different day and time because our values are non-existent. Principles and morals were right up close and now they seem so distant. Being corrected is not being bullied, but some of our kids don't like order or correction. I wonder if it comes from an environment of no order or direction. As long as the Wi-Fi is on, the family is happy. In a big house, everyone in separate rooms, only to surface when the food delivery service comes across the threshold. Ding dong, the food is here. Everyone emerges from their safe space, get their food and return to their safe space. What happened to everyone eating in the same space? Sharing experiences from the day, building and maintaining relationships, occupying idle time so the devil can't get into shit. Start influencing your child's mind. I mean, it's easy if you're not paying them any mind. Oh man. Like I said, guys, Baltimore Bandeo, you don't want to miss that. Check out the first episode is on YouTube right now. All right. I want to thank everybody who follows me and supports all of my when I do my podcast, that buys my merch, my t-shirts, my books. I've released books now. It's been about almost 3 years now that I've released my first 3 books. Unusual Favor, Spitfire Poetry Volume 1 and 2. Look for Spitfire Poetry Volume 3 and 4 within the next, I guess, month or so. But I want to thank you all for supporting me and following me. I just want to say to anyone, all of my creators, everyone who has an idea that they're pursuing or a goal that they're pursuing, you're creating some type of something, from scratch. You create content, you're writing, you're making. I don't care what it is. You create whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing. And I'm just saying this from experience because I was at a place not long ago where I felt like I was just running in a circle. And I asked myself, is what I'm doing, is it purposeful? Is it making a difference? Am I the goals and things that I set forth for myself, am I knocking those out in the way that I orchestrated it, the way I lined it up? Because we all know everything is done by God, of course. We have no control over it, but we try to plan for things. But what I'm getting at is you never know who's watching. You never know who's looking at you. You never know, especially if you're a creator, if you're creating something. You never know who is looking at what you're doing. So I just wanted to put that out there. Don't stop what you're doing. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. I don't care how it looks. I don't even care how it feels. If you feel as though you're doing your purpose, don't stop what you're doing. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Block out the negativity from any and everybody else that may be telling you what you're doing isn't, whatever. Block that out and just keep doing exactly what you're doing. Don't stop what you're doing. Keep that momentum going. If anything. Try your best to be consistent and keep that momentum going, no matter what. You never know who's looking at you. Tell you. Never know. My mornings, fresh out the shower, I walk into my enclosed patio, butt ass naked. Crack the sliding door, no towel, I air dry, spark my meds, stretch my legs, hop on the exercise bike, and live is my scenery. Miss Kathy out there planting the flowers, I swear she'd be out there for hours. The nosy neighbor hides behind the curtain. That's Malcolm. Little do he know we can see his shadow. I'm gonna say that again if anybody missed that. The nosy neighbor hides behind the curtain. That's Malcolm. Little do he know we could see his shadow. The rhythmic sounds of Miss Lucy sweeping her walkway is soothing. The backyards look like mini football fields, perfectly manicured like turf. The kids next door threw a Nerf football, yelling their favorite player's name. A few of their friends started a game. The tint on the sliding doors show your reflection. I can't see out. You can't. I can see out. You can't see inside. Behind the tent I hide. What's the plan for the day? Write the day away. No Netflix. No seasons. No reasons to do anything else. Build your brand. Screw the middleman. Devise a new plan. Make mistakes for improvement. There's lessons in losing. Press your way to the end of the day. Then get on your knees and pray. Then get on your knees and pray. All right, I want to give a shout out to my guy Gabe from Woke Trends Clothing. Go on Instagram, y'all. Follow my guy Gabe on Instagram, Woke Trends Clothing line. He's got a bunch of wonderful merch, t-shirts, sweatsuits, hoodies, and he's always throwing wonderful events. I had the pleasure of doing some poetry at an event that he did. I know it was about 2 years ago. I think it was a Juneteenth event, if I'm not mistaken, or Black History. Maybe it was just for Black History Month, but it was a few years ago, and I enjoyed myself. I really did. Myself and a few other people did some poetry. He had endless mimosas and food all day. It was great. Woke Trends, WOKE, Woke Trends. Follow him on Instagram. Black-owned business. You want to follow him. He's a great. He has a great brand, and he's a black-owned business. So you want to support him, man, because he's really doing his thing. He's a wonderful brother, and I like a lot of his merch. I have a few of his t-shirts actually. So, Woke Trends, look him up. Woke Trends on Instagram. Go and look it up. Follow my boy Gabe. All right. Coffee in a joint. I got up early this morning and had my coffee in a joint. My dogs get up as soon as they hear the toilet flush. They want to go outside. I open that cage and they run right out, pushing me straight to the side. On the patio, enjoying the scenery with my coffee in a joint. Yell upstairs to wake up my kids after my coffee in a joint. Really, I'm a tea drinker, but sometimes I just love the smell of that coffee in the joint. Don't judge me. After prayer, my day starts with coffee in the joint. At the kitchen table with my wife sipping coffee in the joint. Checking my emails and returning my messages with my coffee in the joint. Thinking of the things I need to do today with my coffee in the joint. My cell phone rings, I may not answer. I'm having my coffee in the joint. Because life is precious and the little things, they matter. Like my coffee in the joint. All right, my coffee in the joint. I think I wrote that on my patio one day when I was drinking my coffee in the joint on Saturday morning. Go to YouTube. If you have not been on YouTube, to subscribe. to the What Up Baltimore TV page. Please go to YouTube, subscribe to the What Up Baltimore TV page so you do not miss any more content, because you're missing out if you have not already logged on and subscribed to What Up Baltimore TV. If you have not subscribed, you are missing out. All right, there's some wonderful things about to happen, and you want to make sure that you're right there to witness. We love the community, and this is why we do it. Shout out to Lady J for always doing what she does. She wears a multitude. Like right now, I am live right now. She's in a meeting right now while we're live. Like, she's a great inspiration. I love her. I appreciate everything that she does. So definitely go to YouTube, subscribe to the page, y'all. All right. Definitely want to do that. All right. Now, where we want to go at next? So, if anyone that's watching doesn't know, poetry is my therapy, definitely. Poetry came to me in a time in my life where I was at crosshairs, where I was, I was broken. I was broken as a man. And there was times where I felt like I could do something to I didn't know what I was going. I didn't know what my mind was just going through a lot at the time when I was coming up with, and I was creating poetry. If you have not gotten my book, Unusual Favor, I released Unusual Favor in 2020, April of 2020, right on my birthday, April 25th of 2020. This is my baby right here, Unusual Favor. This tells a story of some years that me and my wife went through in our marriage. We're still married, been married now 16, going on 17 years. Shout out to my wife, Shalonda. I love you, honey. Poetry came to me when we were dealing with a lot in life. You know, how people say life be lifing or whatever. That's what we were dealing with. A lot of things that was going on. We started having children. We had our first two, well, our only two daughters. Both of us working like 60, 70 hours a week on our jobs. We were dealing with a lot. And once we were able to come out of some of the things that were really hindering us, I was able to write about it. You know, my wife, let me know she was comfortable with me sharing part of our story. I went right ahead with it. Writing, not only poetry, but writing period is therapeutic for me. So that's how I get through a lot, by putting things down on paper. Now, Unusual Favor. Unusual Favor, okay, and my books, Spitfire Poetry Volume 1 and Spitfire Poetry Volume 2. They are available on Amazon. You can also hit me up on social media, or you can email me at my name, John Hansboro, number 13 at gmail.com, and I can get a book to you. I do have a few other books that are in the works that I'm working on right now that I'm about to release. Unusual Favor 2. I'm not sure about the release date on that. I'm still working out some things on that one. So I know there is a few people who have hit me up over the last year or a year and a half to ask me when am I going to ever put that one out. So just bear with me on that, but I appreciate your support. I really do. All right. It's a Spitfire poet with Unusual Favor, but today I'm super nigga. Super nigga, yeah, that's me. I leap tall buildings with a single bound. I've acquired this cape I can't seem to find my goddamn crown. Because I'm super nigga. Call me with all your shit. I'll be sure to listen, but I damn sure can't solve any of it. Anxiety, depression, sure, I deal with them all, but I'm super nigga, man. I can't let y'all see me fall. I tuck in my chain that reads I need help, because when I look in the mirror, I seem to bully myself. Damn, you should be further. You just started that diet. Now you on a burger. See, I'm super nigga. When shit looks short, I stretch it like elastic. Super nigga invincible. That kryptonite is plastic. Super nigga makes no excuses for my kids gotta eat. Most of the time, you got multiple jobs just to make the ends meet. The handyman, the lawn guy, the comforter, and doctor. I delegate the small shit because this super nigga's a provider. A ride or die, I stand beside you, was looking crazy in the streets, but suffered a loss, but never a defeat. This nigga strong. I always land on my feet. I get up in the morning with my herbs and my tea. I pray before I smoke that my mind is set free. Super nigga gotta stay focused. I stay away from drama. Let it go, give them a pass, and they'll experience the karma. Set a goal and get it. Set a goal and get to it. Most super niggas just do it. No complaining or explaining. You may not be recognized by the things you do, but super niggas don't need awards. They just do what they gotta do. You break it, I'll fix it to the best of your ability. You break it, I'll fix it to the best of my ability. If I can't get the job done, I retreat with a better plan. Super niggas move at their own space, not the snap of master's hand. I'm a husband, a father, a son, and a brother until I walk into that phone booth. And I'm super nigga. Super nigga. I want to give a shout out. I don't remember this young lady's name. I should have asked my wife before I went live, but I cannot remember her name. But I want to give a shout out to the people at I believe it was that Future Care on Cold Spring. Future Care on Cold Spring Lane. What's that? Cold Spring and Harford Road. But I appreciate you guys. I had the pleasure of accompanying my wife while she was there, singing some songs for the residents there, and allowed me to do. I think I did like 3 poems. But I appreciate you guys for having us. I think we coming back there in August. That was a great experience. Meeting a lot of the residents there, and they were very pleased with the performance that me and my wife was able to give them, uplifted that day, and it made us feel good too. So I appreciate everybody over there at the Future Care, Cold Spring and Harford Road. A year in the pandemic, even that is systemic. Largely affecting the black and the brown. Maybe that's the reason they played the shit down. 2021, everyone in their bag, black-owned business is now the new swag. Ain't that some shit? I love it though. I ain't mad. It's time we build and support our own. Spending it elsewhere is really sad. Lockdowns, curfews, storming buildings. The village of the privilege is on full display. You know, it's no way in hell we can act that way and not get shot. Countries on antibiotics because of an infection. Going to take more than stimulus relief to keep people safe and off the streets. Tensions are high and too tight to mention. People are losing their jobs with no cash in their pension. Everything is virtual now. Please keep your distance. 6 feet apart, wash your hands and stay sanitized. Don't pass it to me. I want no contact. The disease death rate is higher than NASDAQ. Money is scarce. People robbing and stealing. The young boys catch a lick and scream, oh, what a feeling. Feels like you're going to get robbed when you walk out the house. Everyone's face is covered in a mask. So you read body language as they walk past. Vaccines are in demand. People on the fence about taking it, though, want to be sure it's safe and they won't end up like Jane or John Doe. Should the kids go back to school or keep it virtual? Are their behaviors changing, making them antisocial? Yes, 2020 changed everything. Racism and hatred is not a new thing. It's always been a behavior that's taught. Who would have thought that we'd be wearing a mask, concealing your profile? How long will this last? We lost so many people within a year. When you think about it, how can you not shed a tear? Year in the pandemic. Patio life. What a nice day, rain or shine, chilling on my patio, watching the world like a video. I may be clothed or butt naked, it doesn't matter. Windows are tinted. The view from my rectangle boxes of house rooftops. The sky's the limit, counting clouds till they distant. Morning stretching, coffee and texting. My mind wanders off like a flock of birds flexing. Moving in motion, the sky is gray because the sun was stolen. Glass of wine, feet dug in the rug, laptop open, Netflix loading. At work thinking of your favorite place to unwind, and it's safe. The patio life is something nice. Chilling with my wife when the sun goes down, it's going down. Patio life, this heater feels nice on a snowy day. The view takes your breath away. Jumping fences to the next yard. Relax in my chair till I hear that bell start to sound. My food is done now. Patio life. Patio. Oh, shout out to my sister Nesty Anna Zach. Follow her on Facebook at Thomasina Redmond. On Instagram, she is Nesty Anna Zach. Also follow her and Victor CEO at Four Authors. Shout out to my brother Victor CEO. I gotta get him back on the show. He's got some fans on my platform that love what he does, man. I gotta get you back on him, bro. All right, so yeah, but shout out to her, Nesty Anakin Zet. As a matter of fact, so there's an event coming up Friday, July 26th. Friday, July 26th, doors open at 6 p.m. First show is at 7. Second show is at 9. 21 to get in. Max's Tap House. All right. 737 South Broadway Avenue. All right. Online is $20 for the tickets, 30 at the door. Eddie Colston will be hosting. I think he presents this, but he may be hosting it too. Eddie Colston was at my poetry open mic that we did on June the 3rd. He's a funny brother. I like Eddie. I met him that night. I first met him, and he did like 15 or 20 minutes before we started bringing poets to the mic. He did a great job. I enjoyed him. Shout out to Eddie Colston, Nesty Anakin Zat. Shout out to my boy Victor CEO. All right. Speaking of them, this poem I'm about to do. So I wrote this a few years ago, but I did this one along with a few others in a play called I Am Woke. We did that about 2 years ago. A wonderful play, a wonderful poetical experience, a collection of poems that a bunch of different poets wrote separately. And this producer, Anesty Anakinzet, just creatively was able to merge all of these poems together to create seven scenes, 7 different scenes in this play that each scene can relate to something in our community that deals with our family, our friends, or our loved ones. Absolutely one of my greatest experiences. So shout out to them. But lesson, class, seminar, session. Just a few things my people are missing. You can't complete the job without the right tools. That's why they don't care what happens in our schools. They know you're not coming to a parent-teacher night. The kid failing in geometry, but you got all the angles. Take that picture at the stoplight. Live a different life on social media. You don't want it unless it comes expedient. Lesson, class, seminar, session, just a few things my people are missing. Financial literacy. What the hell is that? I'm glad you asked. Because you all invest your stacks in J's and handbags at zero growth and no return. In the end, nothing's earned. But you fresh to death with nothing left, waiting on your mother's next stimulus check. Invest in yourself so you make the hours. If you work hard enough, it's you that's empowered. Lesson, class, seminar, session, just a few things my people are missing. Set a goal and stay focused. And when you reach your goal, set a goal and stay focused. Try your best to be consistent. Make the negative non-existent. He gave you a helpmate, but you chose the assistant. Session, class, seminar, session, just a few things our people are missing. Shout out to my sister Shanice Lady Jacob. Follow Shanice Lady Jacob, y'all, on Instagram, Instagram and Facebook. And follow her on both of those different platforms, Instagram and Facebook. Follow her on those platforms. Shout out to Miss Allison Lacey Carroll. Appreciate your support. All right, yeah. Shout out. You want to follow my sister Shanice Lady Jacob. She is, I think she's about to, someone, who else? Was it her or Shamzadu? That's what it is. Shamzadu on Instagram. You want to follow him as well. Okay, so July 27th. All right, July 27th. Yep, July 27th. So this is at 3716 West Belvedere Avenue in the parking lot. 3716 West Belvedere Avenue in the parking lot. One mic, open mic, DJ entertainment, food performances, food. It's an open mic. My sister's hosting, so y'all don't want to miss that. That's July 27th. That's on a Saturday, so I'm there. I'm there. I am there. Shout out to my sister Lady Glory. Shout out to her as well. Calm down, boy. July 27th. Y'all hear my dog over there. July 27th. So this is from 1 to 5 p.m. in the parking lot at 3716 West Belvedere Avenue. All right, you don't want to miss that. That's going to be a good experience. I know that's going to be a good experience. So then on Instagram, my guy Shamzadu, I had him on my show a few times, I think twice. Well, shout out to my sister Jasmine the Problem. Follow her on Instagram, y'all. Jasmine the Problem. All right, so this Thursday, tomorrow, y'all, July 11th. Shout out to my man Shimzaru Tenkawar. I always mess with last name. First name I got Shimzaru. All right, Vibes and Voices open mic. This is tomorrow, July 11th. Doors open at 6:30. Show begins at 7:30. Go to IG. Go to Instagram. Follow my guy Shimzaru. All the other details. So this is at the Place Lounge. This is 315 West Franklin Street. 315 West Franklin Street, 21201, Baltimore. Y'all don't want to miss that. That's going to be tomorrow, July 11th. All right. That's some of the things that's going on right now, right in your community. All right. Now, you know, they say all of that shouting isn't necessary. But what have they been through that's colder than that month they call February? I'm talking about news that'll make your body ache. And it's out of your control, so you feel you got to participate. It was all good just a week ago. Now I'm in the doctor's office and they planning my treatment, though. My work has come to a halt, but my bills are longer than a tree stump. I stand in line for aid and assistance. All the while, I feel I'm losing my existence. The lady behind that desk looked at me as a stereotype, not realizing 96 hours prior, I ran a work site. I feel like my back's against the wall, so I pick up the phone, but who do I call? I was stripped of everything with nothing to spare. As I laid on a cold, hard table, and I stared in the air. God, is this it? Will I see my wife and kids again? If I die and my babies cry, who will make them grin again? My life was saved, though it was full of sin. My doctor said, take a few of these and your pain will come to an end. But no, I must keep going. There's no time to break. But my back's against the wall and the devil don't hesitate. When he came to me to convince me of my fate, I refused to be a victim. He told the clown, you're too late. When I realized who brought me through it all, my vision became clear as he showed me a picture of it all. He said, son, didn't I tell you I would never let you fall? It was then I decided to serve him in the midst of it all. So if you see me go crazy, it starts to bang on the wall, it's my way of praising it because he brought me through it all. So I forgive the saints because I could care less for title or rank. That devil will deceive you. He's nothing but evil. You see, when you're full of the spirit, nothing comes near it. Jeremiah moaned, it's like fire in my bones when a pastor reaches a certain tone and zeroes in on the problems, you know. You cried, you wept, and you came to accept it. Endure the night, because that joy, it comes unexpected. And change your heart, that's the start of something you took part. It's not fashion or art. Come into the art. And save your soul and walk streets of gold. It's about eternal life, not thousands of lives. Tell me, what went wrong as we sang that song on benches with palms? And my favorite Psalms is 30, of course. I cried out, oh Lord, and you swung a sword. Now I'm beginning to see how you live in the tightest of places. It's all so amazing. Chasing after you and I'm blue. They said it was you that made it all true. So what's there to do except keep praising you? I mean, you are the reason I'm walking, breathing. Forgive the saints. Don't quit. Don't quit because when you look in your rear view, your object is closer than it appears. Don't quit. Don't quit because when you look in your rear view, your objective is closer than it appears. So what I'm saying is look past your fears. I went from the valley to the vision. Never would I have thought those nights of pain and anguish was just part of God's precision. Like patching my holes with drywall stronger than before, polish my armor with that lacquer, a brother feels stronger. Don't quit when you ask you about your little business. Just smile and listen. When they explain to you how to work your vision that was given to you, it's part of the process. If you keep moving, you'll make progress. Now, I'm not saying some shit not going to feel like a hot mess. It's part of the process. Don't quit just when you feel powerless in the 11th hour. You get a confirmation. It's mind blowing, amazing. Your eyes reopen from hazing. New frames create new vision. Don't quit. Don't quit. New frames create new vision. Also, all of my creators out there, there's a gentleman that I follow on YouTube by the name of Myron Golden. Myron Golden. Myron Golden. Look him up on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Very positive brother. The way his mind works is amazing to me. The way he does his motivational speaking is incredible. He's got I don't know how many books published, over 10 or 15 books that he's written on like money strategies and uh, how to purposely work in your gift if you know what your gift is. Uh, he's got some very good information on how he walks you through the process and steps of creating your own success or whatever that you are purposely here to do. It took me a while to realize what my purpose is. It came to me in a time of turmoil and hell and uh, shit, just a terrible time. And little did I know he was just teep, teep, teep with his little hammer and his nails just working on me the whole time. This is only a test. This is not your emergency broadcast system. I know it feels real, but it's only a test. Say it with your chest. I believe I won't rest until I reach my goal. I know it's just a test, but this shit gets old. I must be at the brink of success. I know it's just a test. A silly trick to make me quit, slow down my momentum, have me stagnated, frustrated instead of networking, media surfing, wasting time that's not on my side, holding the remote, but the TV's not my guide. It's only a test. I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. Next week, today is what, the 10th? So on the 18th, we'll be back July 18th. Stay tuned. I am planning the next event for an open mic. Shout out to Glory Days. Again, their doors have been closed, so my event that I had scheduled for July 20th is canceled, and for August 15th. Both of those dates are canceled. We're rescheduling them right now. I'm in the works of going to a different venue. So stay tuned for that because I promise you I'm going to give you an open mic, one more at least before the summer's over. If I don't do it in July, I got to do something in August. So I'm going to lose my mind. I got to be around it. All right. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters. On every Wednesday too, go to the follow the poetry party or pantry, poetry pantry. They do open mics on Wednesdays as well. All right. Uh, I can't wait. I love it when we got things going on in the city. I wish there was an open mic every single day of the week, honestly. Because poetry is my therapy. Definitely poetry is my therapy. It gets me through so much shit. When I put pen to paper, nigga, it gets me through so much shit. Pushing and pressing the pen, the ink is insulin. 6 units before breakfast. I count my carbs. I can't be reckless. Maintain a decent sugar level because if my shit drop, it can be detrimental. Poetry is my therapy. back and forth to the dispensary. I need the right strain. What do you got for inflammation and pain? Terpene, limonene, and I don't know what the fuck you mean. I need that indica hybrid sativa. I need it. That marries a cheetah because everybody see a poetry. It's my therapy. Something therapeutic happens when I go to create. It's just something about putting the right word with the right line to make them both come together, like you and your partner at the very same time. Two souls sharing that same vibe, poetry. My therapy. I press every day. Giving up is not an option. A devil going down today. You know, me and that nigga, we stay boxing. He got me on the ropes. But I'm guard body Ali. I hit him with the rope-a-dope. The champ is here. The champ is here. And I fight every ounce of fear. I just do it like Nike, the goddess of victory. You know he's in here poetry. That's my therapy. Sometimes that shit keeps me up at night. It's the little light in mine that keeps me up writing that one last line. I need it, I need it, I need it like the air I breathe. If I didn't have it, where the fuck would I be? I could have been serving a 1 to 3. My wife and kids could have buried. Poetry. Poetry is my therapy. I want to thank you all for watching tonight. Be safe, be vigilant, be safe out here in this heat. Drink as much water as you can, y'all. Stay hydrated. You want to be blessed, you must bless somebody else. Have a great night.